Welcome friends, Miss Molly Money here of Marvelous Money Matters. Thanks for visiting. When you first start learning about money and finance and building wealth, it's easy to get overwhelmed with all kinds of details from the stock market, 401ks, IRAs, real estate, assets, liabilities, and a lot more. And there is a lot to learn here. You can study for years. You can get a degree in this stuff. But at its core, if you really boil it down, what it looks like for you on a monthly basis is how much you have coming in, your income, and how much you have going out, your expenses. If you take income and subtract expenses, you're going to get whatever's left at the end of the month that you can then save or invest. The fastest way to wealth is to tweak this equation. You want to increase your income and decrease your expenses, leaving you more at the end of every month. It's just that simple. It's super, super simple. You want more income, less expenses, so you have more that you can save and invest. Now, I say it's simple, but it is not always easy. In fact, it's rarely easy. I know this from personal experience. The whole reason I'm making this video is because I believed for a long time that I only had to worry about one side of the equation, which was the income side. I thought if I just kept finding ways to increase my income by taking another job or another side hustle or buying another rental property, I could just out-earn what I was spending. I wouldn't have to reduce my expenses. I could just keep increasing my income. So that was my plan. And it was actually a viable plan. You can build wealth this way, but not nearly as fast as if you increase income and reduce your expenses. But it's so not sexy to talk about cutting back your expenses, right? Who wants to drive a used everyday car when you can drive a shiny new BMW? And nothing against BMWs. I had one. I loved it. Who wants to pay off credit cards, though, when it's so much easier to make the minimum payment every month? Just make more money, it'll all take care of itself, right? And then on the flip side, you'll meet people who are only focused on the expenses side of the equation. They skimp on every little expense. They change out their light bulbs to save a few bucks a month on the electricity bill. They refuse to ever pay for a cup of coffee. They keep their thermostats at 60 degrees in the winter. And that kind of determination is admirable. But if all that effort cuts off, say, $100 a month from your bills, it's going to be really difficult to get wealthy if that's all the surplus you have. These folks also need to think about ways to increase the money coming in. So you have to focus on both sides of this. I know for me, as soon as I bit the bullet and I started working on expenses and paying off debt, it was almost astonishing what a difference it made. I've kept a spreadsheet over the years of such things, and I can pinpoint exactly when it started to happen, so I know this works. We'll talk about strategies and practical ways to do both of these in future videos, but for now, just get comfortable with the fact that you're going to need to find ways to increase your income while also decreasing your expenses. It's the fastest way to build wealth, barring a lottery win or an inheritance from a rich uncle.